We got to talk about Tether because this is the major final domino to drop in this cryptocurrency space, and we're watching this situation closely. And a huge shout out here to Deso Got a Vision, now patent pending. This is Deso Games on Twitter. His Tether watch, folks. Grab your adult beverage before we read this one because he's going deep on this thread. So he says, print, jump up of about 80 million, but treasury wallets display an interesting pattern. So a small thread. First off, I think this is pretty much decisively proves there's a conspiracy going on. Justin Sun, that would be Tron, CZ, Binance, and Tether are colluding in the biggest Ponzi in history. Whenever Tether's above peg, they print USDT and give it to Binance to wash trade it into the market and do whatever the F they want with it. Below peg, Bitfinex swaps legitimate Ether Tether for bogus Tron Tether to wash trade the peg up. Above the peg, the situation reverses. Again, I don't know why they need the 1.0002 to print instead of 1 exactly, but it is what it is. However, that limit seems to now been moved to 1.0001 on the Tron chain. The first out to Binance happened around this time. Since the prints haven't stopped, I think they're throwing the kitchen sink at the wall now. I'm on to them and it's all out in the open, so they must be desperate. Not even using go-between wallets. The change in pattern from below peg to above peg is irrefutable. It's on chain. Finally, those last 3 entries on the treasury on Ethereum are kinda weird, but also show further evidence of collusion. Let's look at the wallet that can draw 800,000 directly from the treasury while everybody else is pulling multi-millions, shall we? Don't worry, it's tiny. He says, isn't that weird? That's a wallet made by Bittrex and having incoming from Binance, Huobi, and even the treasury itself all send that proceeds to the same address. Can't be an exchange wallet either. Too little activity. Let's look at the receiver address. Basically, to be continued, the last thing I want to highlight is the difference in size between the Tron Treasury wallet and the Ethereum Treasury. You guys get the point. This is the beautiful thing. Huge shout out to the Twitter sleuths. This guy, in the case of Deso Got a Vision, is his Twitter handle. Huge shout out to him and all of the Twitter sleuths, the blockchain analysis that is happening and unfolding here. And we're being able to see all of this Tether manipulation. Justin Sun from Tron, CZ from Binance, Sam Bankman-Fried from FTX, chosen exchange by the cabal, FTX, and obviously Binance and others, all part of this scheme. The cryptocurrency Ponzi scheme where most of the trading was taking place on Binance, on FTX, these major exchanges. Justin Sun, Tron, huge part, and Tether being the key stablecoin. So once Tether fails, that's going to be the final blow for the rest of the Congress and all of the actors there to step in and finally be able to pass that stablecoin legislation. Now, they already have enough, but I believe that this is the dramatic theater that has to play out in front of the world. I am your host, Zach Rector. I really appreciate all of the love and support. If you want to support the channel, just remember that you can start by smashing that thumbs up for me, sharing this content far and wide, and everything else is at my website.